Mason Scottish Youth Cup winners, just sum up your emotions at full time.
Absolutely amazing. Obviously missing out last year. I just really wanted to do it this year. I've mentioned it in previous interviews as well, how much it meant to me this year to go and win it. So obviously went 1-0 down. I made a couple of good saves before it, went 1-0 down. I thought, oh, big blow. But we went up the other end, a couple of minutes later, and Finn wins the penalty and we score from it. We go one each, and I think from that moment onwards I believe we were going to win the game. Obviously I had to pull off a big save at 2-1, which meant a lot to the team, and the timing of it as well was big. So yeah, no, good, glad we won it.
Just talk to us about the mindset of the team when you did go 1-0 down, because it's obviously very difficult in an environment like this in a cup final to get yourself up for it again, but obviously the boys did respond in the end, didn't they?
Yeah, as you say, it's very tough, especially in a final when you go 1-0 down. Like, it's the crowd's against you, you're even against yourself at times. You don't have any belief, you think, oh no, we've got ourselves an uphill task here, but the boys done really well. I think we deserved to win the game actually overall. There was a 10-minute spell probably to start the second half where we weren't great, but that's football. You're going to have times where you're up against it, and it's how you deal with them, and I thought we dealt with them quite well. Even though we did concede, I thought we did quite well in that period.
What was Stevie's message at half time? Because you obviously did have control of the game, but you just didn't find that breakthrough. What was he saying to you boys at half time?
Just stay calm. We're the better team, and we will be the better team again in the second half. We keep doing what we're doing. I think the final pass was a big thing in the final third, trying to be a bit more precise, a bit better in the final third, but I thought the second half we were much better, and we got the win. So.
And you mentioned those couple of big saves from yourself. How pleasing is that to look back on?
Yeah, it's obviously really proud for me. I'm a family who was here watching. Like, when you make a big save like that, it's a decisive moment in the game. It's like scoring a goal. That's what I always say. But no, yeah, it was really good, and a couple of good saves which meant a lot to the team.
You talk obviously about your family in the crowd. Does it make a night like this extra special because they were here watching?
Yeah, definitely. My family travelled over last year as well, and obviously I didn't play, so it was a wee bit heartbreaking for me and them seeing me on the bench. But this year I played, and I played my part. So.
And obviously we heard the gaffer in the dressing room there. How much does that give you a taster of what you can continue to work towards at this club?
Yeah, absolutely. When he came in, it was just like a bit of shock, I suppose. But no, it's class that he's even coming into our changing room and just saying a few words, and it means a lot to the boys who were saying that after. Were saying it's class that he came in and spoke to us. So hopefully there's a few opportunities for me there.
Yeah, and I guess just lastly, it is important in a night like this to enjoy obviously what you've achieved, because there's still more to come, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. There's still a lot more. Obviously, I'm going to be back with a B team now, and there's a semi-final probably going to be next week. So straight into another big game, and if we win that, it'll be another final against Celtic. So for me, I'll be finishing the season with a couple of big games, so I just need to get back into training tomorrow, recover well, and we go again.